Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to what is absolutely and definitely Wednesday, even for those who are jet lagged or in the wrong time zone altogether. There is a stream today. Welcome in, everybody. I hope that you're all doing well. Goodness. And yes, welcome to Pixie, who is hanging out in Discord as well. So I hope everyone is doing well. It is definitely I spent a bit of time between streams acquiring another Shulker of Tough because it is one of those things. So not UTC, exactly. I hope that everybody is doing okay today. We have quite a few people in already, so let me get through the welcomes, because it is always nice to see people. Let's see, we've got a Blast and a Frauke and a Taran and a Lotus, who all got here before, and a True Purple, who's apparently running around with macros, all who got here before I even pushed the button, and who got here before Seribot. Good bot, welcome in Seribot. Then the scurrying began, which is always lovely to see, and the check-ins. I mean, 133 check-ins. Really? I stream too much. Welcome in Feg. Welcome in Ritsu, and let's see, who else do I need to welcome in? Scroll. Still getting over jet lag is super fast Feg. Yep. Happy jet lag. Welcome in Landstrad. Oh, there we are. Hydrate. I'll hydrate. I'll hydrate. And to go with it, we have a stretch as well. Oh, up again. 1, 2. Oh, not much popcorn there. We have a light Scots Corn day. Scots Corn Light. Available now for all of those who are on a diet. Diet Scots Corn. Kay, welcome in. Good to see you. Volda, welcome in. Are you kind of lurking? Thank you for the lurk there. Only 5 days a week, except for when I do the MSQ. Yeah, well, yeah. So almost every other day, every day of the work week. Yeah, only almost. Mostly lurky will be checking in. Well, thank you for the lurk, Kay, and thank you to everyone for being here. All right, let's let's get out of the nether. Oh, and Kay is on a 3-stream streak. Woohoo! Looking at Scott's creator recap compared to viewer recap, you'll need to chat more because it'll be like 5% of the messages. Ow! Really? That's a slightly... Oh, no, this way. Oh, yes. For those wondering, the backside of the nether portal suddenly has a tunnel in it. So I now... Ooh, I ignored that. I now have a... Minecraft. Would you care to explain what the fnurbles... Okay. It's, I now have a much easier way of getting down to and away from... Hey, Chris! Apparently the rakes are still in the way. I must have tripped over one while I was fixing that lighting.
Rakes, my old arch enemy.
I have a much neater way of getting away from that nether portal. So, woohoo! Much better. Much, much better. And in fact, actually, this shulker of Tuff is not the first one that I brought back. You are a professional lurker, not changing now. Well, lurkers are very much appreciated. People who are talking are just as appreciated. Everybody is loved here. Remember, you have to love your gremlins. Give them a good hug. Unleash the gremlin energy. But remember, always remember, you have to actually recharge your gremlins after you've discharged them. Let's see, what have we got here from Blast? It's been painful to worry about something that's out of your control. Yeah, it's not easy to let go of that sort of thing mentally. But hugely affects your life. Also emailing people for information that should have been sent away earlier. But hey, it took a Japanese curry and you're semi-better. Well, I'm glad for that, Blast. Yes. Kill Birdie, Chaos Twin. You had just finished neatly raking that light into a line. No wonder things are out to get you. Hey, Tor, welcome in. It's going to be a stressful December. Well, we will try and provide an area of... I was about to say calm, but, well, we'll provide an area of gremlining. Sci-Fi, welcome in. Nordic Wolf. Twitch, your notification lacking is... Oh dear. Fortunately, there should at least be, as well as a miss Twitch notification, a Discord notification, a Blue Sky notification, and, you never know, probably smoke signals from the brain cell. Nordic Wolf on an 80 stream streak, my word. Thank you for that, Nordic Wolf. Goodness. See, now there's too much chat for me to be distracted. Way! So, let's see. I need materials. But more importantly, I need to know what I'm doing, which is probably never going to happen. What are the odds of me knowing what I'm doing? Slim. Maybe. Possibly. Smoke signals is what they call it when you're it's lighting itself on fire from overuse. Exactly. Good time zones, Raven. That's the thing. Discord doesn't notify you, and you've got yourself getting pinged from that channel, but it's bleh. Sir, you're not welcome here. There's a creeper at the window. I'm not sure I approve of creepers at the window. Hey, Krish. If you're cold, let them in. I am not letting that one in. How do I murder it? Hi. Ha ha. How much is that creeper in the window? The one with the hissing brigade. How much is that creeper in the window? I hope he don't blow up the shades. I fnibbled. Right. Let's actually see if we can get on with, doing stuff. I sometimes wonder about the puts up some shelves and a singular bench. Hashtag free pixie, yes. Hey, Krish, welcome in. Ladstrad's jumping into the crate. Okay. There are days I wonder about... drops back out in Safari gear. Okay. We have a Sfeel in chat. I do sometimes wonder about the things that I occasionally get. You need to hunt up some elves. Okay. I just had an email via Kickstarter of the field guide to fungus. Okay. Was that really was that really what that said? Where's my inbox? I is confused. No, I take it back. Revenge of the Fungus. Oh, it's from the Floral Dragons. Okay, that explains absolutely nothing. Does it grow on me? It might. Anyone who's considered a person of integrity and honor can have themselves a seat on the bench. Really? Yeah, let's grab a quarter of a stack of those, half a stack of those. Floral Dragons. Yes, it was a Kickstarter I mentioned many, many moons ago, Kel. And I'm fairly sure that we've all taken several bits of inspiration from it, and I'm fairly sure I might have mentioned it because Cosmic. There'll be a mensch on the bench while you get some L's on the shelf. Why did I not see that series of train of thought? Aha! Scaffolding. I knew I'd seen scaffolding here recently. Oh hey, mushroom goats. Not much room for them. Here we go. Why did the mushroom get stuck in traffic on the way to work? It was mush hour. Oh no. 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 That one was terrible. Sorry, you're gonna have to do better than that one. Elcorn, welcome in. Don't mind, you had the artist confused with somebody else. Was it the artist formerly known as Confuse.com? Welcome in, Elcorn. You spent your entire life savings on pasta. It was worth every penny. Elk. That was awful. That was just a no. A no. How bad no? Oh, that one's done. 1, 2. No, you're not supposed to be there. Urban, welcome in. I was about to say happy Thursday. I blame everyone in chat who thought it was Thursday. You're all at fault. Resist the urge to break into a Tumblr skit involving a... Well... There ain't much room for skits like that. Oh, I meant to pick up some dirt. Also, it appears to be getting dark, so I should probably get out of the ice. Budding, budding. Clearly it's No! I don't want it to be Monday again. I had one of those. I already had a Monday this week. Don't deserve another one. Well, technically, depending on where you are, it is Thursday. Hello, Void. How is Void? Hi, Void. Are you okay, Void? decay exists as an extant form of... good lord. How dare you have words like that? Oh, here we are. Since we're on pasta, what do we call a voting group of marinara sauce? The United Jaws of Marinara. That's not... Yeah, I can see why that one sounded way better in your head. It didn't sound any good in chat, that's for sure. That goes there, that goes there. That goes there. One of those there. Well, it's my head on the marinara. Look, you're not supposed to be on the sauce yet. I may have underestimated just how many stairs I need for this bit. The answer was clearly that I needed more. Get that back. For those who thought I was going to make a bad stair pun, nope. Didn't feel like it. Right, let's make some more stairs. My arch nemesis, stairs. I've just realised this scaffolding's in the way. Right. No, it's not the stair point, it's the wall point here. Oh, what's the point of that? I don't know. Why? Why couldn't the pastor get into his apartment? Knockies. Oh. Oh. Chat, you're not supposed to cause a fatality by puns. It's not what a punderful life today. Sits in the corner in shame. Yeah, damn right you should be. I blame Blast and Elkhorn. Sin Lily, welcome in. Uh-oh, here we go. Revenge of the Pastor. What do you call a potato that pretends to be a tornado? Tomato, even. And then... imitate... Oh. Elk. Sin Lily, save yourself. Head for the hills. Flee. Just wait. That was Blast. Wait. I don't know who to blame anymore. I'm going to blame Blast and Elk. They're all terrible. And Urban's on a... Are you? Where the heck's the streak announcement then? Either way, congratulations on the 10 stream streak. Super Wario, only welcome in. Only one brain cell, so you think you're safe today. It's nice to know that you think you're safe. Must be nice. Why does this feel wrong? Something's not right here. Ah, that's why. This is too high. Ow. That should be there. I got off by one error. No, no more dad jokes. counted this 3 times and got 11 different sizes. Yes. How is this? Ow. It's all fnurbled. Hey, Canadian Dragon. Look, if you... around here, off by 1 error is a fact of... Blah. Gravity works. Welcome in, Dragon. What? Oh, you see, look at this. Now I've got 3. Oh. Do you know the most dangerous game that young tomatoes participate in? It's ketchup. Burglar stole all your lights. All your lamps. I should be upset, but I'm delighted. Oh. When I'm feeling sad, I like to seclude myself to a room full of soft feathers. I highly recommend it. Everyone needs their downtime. Look, I'm putting everyone in the corner in a minute. Don't make me put you all in timeout. Why is this not working? I will turn this chat around. When you can't get an elevator working, is ladder and slime landing pad an acceptable substitute? Yes. But you come to me, absolutely do not deserve to be... Yes, you do. I will turn this chat around. Hey, TGM, welcome in. Right, that goes there. Suffering so badly from all these puns that I'm failing to build properly. I mean, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. There we go. News reports are out today. Small fraudulent psychic has escaped prison. Police are looking for a small, medium at large. Turning this chat around, need to know, can you read backwards easily, or do you have a mirror handy? Yes. Gremlins. The lot of you. Absolute gremlins. I don't know why I'm putting those there, because you've been better, but this too shall pass. Look after yourself, Taran. Hello. I've turned around. Now what? Turn around. Every piece of chat is driving me up the wall and making me want to cry. Turn around. I don't want to know what is going on anymore. Poof. Gone. Yay. You spent all your brain cells today. You need to be up in 5 hours for an event. Good lord. Look after yourself, Blast. Try not to use too many puns at the event. Would just like to highlight you're not adding to this madness any further. No, you're probably suffering from it, Kel, due to the impact on the brain cell. Yep. But yeah, look after yourself, Blast. No, that's not right. Neither of those blocks is the correct block. One of these things is not like the others. And I dare you to figure out which one's the correct one. Nope. Still wrong. Apparently Super Wario is a vampire. They can't see themselves in a mirror. And Elkhorn is developing a new introvert. I'm not reading that one out loud, Elk. I'm sorry. I read that one, and then I decided not to. We have a Pokemon in chat for anyone who's still here after all of those puns. Miyakula, welcome in. Yeah, Elk. I see we've got Rowdy Elk today. Oh, dear. Actually, that shouldn't be that type of block, because normally it would have that there, so it would normally be one of these. Okay. Who let Rowdy Elk into chat? Thank you for the large Rowdy Elk there, Elkhorn. And Soul Tundra, welcome in. Thank you. Welcome, Raiders. You catch us on a day in which all of the chaos is here. Welcome in. Thank you for bringing over your chat. I hope you had a fantastic stream. I know from the message there that you were playing Minecraft. If you have a moment to let us know what you were up to in Minecraft, it would be lovely to hear. And Sanity. Double raid. Welcome in, Sanity. Hold on. Were you and Tundra working together on this one? Because I know Sanity was streaming Minecraft as well. Apparently it's snowing. Very seasonal. Coincidental. Goodness. Well, thank you to both of you for joining us. Those who've come in with either of those streams, if you need to raid and run, do look after yourselves. Taking care of yourselves is highly important. But if you have time to hang out, love to hear what you're up to, and very much welcoming you here. Ms. Mist, welcome in. Soul Tundra themselves, welcome in. Aladdin's Girl, good to see you. OG Starfighter, welcome in. Sanity themselves, welcome in. Ginger the Lily, good to see you, Ginger. Smooshies. Elad, welcome in. Been in the nether trying to dig up some ancient debris. Oh, goodness. How did that go? Did you manage to get a decent amount of it? It's never easy. I need to do some of that myself. And digging to make room for a future build. Lots of digging going on. I might have to dig myself out of the snow in a minute. You catch me personally. I am in my madness world. And, oh, fnibbles. I didn't pause ads. So, see, this is what happens. Occasionally I fail to pay attention and forget to do things like pause ads. They'll be over in a second. For those who are not listening to ads, whoops. For those who are listening to ads, well, you're not going to hear me saying anything here. So, whoops. Oh, dear. People who are in ads got suspending the entire ad break for moaning that he forgot to pause ads. Exactly. I mean, it's my own fault, but hey. Welcome back from the ads. Hopefully that wasn't too painful. I forgot to pause them due to the raids. I should have paused them because of the raids. Yeah. You catch me in my Madness world working on a giant library, also known as the Frozen Archive. At the moment, we're working on this middle building. We put in the walls for the middle floor here yesterday, and today the plan is to try and put on an open roof so that we can actually turn it into a fox sanctuary. So, yes. Hopefully we'll get some progress on that, assuming that I can actually remember where I left my brain cell. And yes, we have sanity in chat. It's rare, it's highly unusual, and you can guarantee it will probably get broken. But welcome in, everybody. If you do need to raid and run, as I said, do take care of yourselves. That is the important bit. Self-care is... Whoops. Self-care is whoops. Voldo, welcome in again, and thank you for the 7-stream streak. Sanity wearing a Santa hat. Ooh. I know that I got ambushed by a Santa hat on the Wilderness server. That sounds wrong. And that's a fox sanctuary, not a Guy Fawkes sanctuary, as much as... But what? I am not blowing up anything. We already had a creeper at the window. Quite literally, I was stood here welcoming in chat, and a creeper just walked straight up to this window and said hi. So I went out and killed it. We do not accept door-to-door salesmen. Hey, Void. Inari, welcome in. I'd like to get rid of the snow, please, Void. I guess I can't. Is it streaking if covered in floof? We'll call it a floof streak. Better than a floofed up. Thank you for the streak, Inari. Also, hashtag sanity raid. Are you double parked? Void. 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 Why can't I sleep, Void? Void. I want to sleep. I want to read it. No, wrong floor. If I want to get back up to the roof, I need to go over here. I do need to sort out how the heck we're going to get to the roof. You see, this is a problem. I haven't thought things through. Always a sign of knowing what I'm doing. I have not thought things through. Ooh, that. Snowballs. That should be that. Later, Evan. Thank you for dropping in. Oh, that should, let's put one of those there. Wow. Brutality from Raven. Brutality. A mod being brutal to a streamer. How unusual. It's part of the contract, isn't it? Hold on. Have I got that one block too low? Yep, those are one block too low. To be fair, better than people that spend forever and never get anything done. True. I spend forever, spend forever and never get anything done either. Says the man currently stood on top of a giant mountain library. Come on. Surely we must be able to sleep soon. Apparently not, and don't call me Shirley. Yada dee dee dee. Yeah, I'm gonna get so far trying to turn those into bricks. Blicks? What's a blick? Am I out of... Yep. Can we sleep yet, Void? Really? One of these chests is not like the others. One of these chests has deep slate in it. In the form of basalt. I meant basalt. Really, I did. Really? Void. Hey! I can sleep with a cat on my chest. Yes, the bath salts are involved again, as Ginger says. Raise the question, what the heck's supposed to be here? Oh, I know what's supposed to be there. Yes. The things and the stuff and the doohickeys. But not the bath salts. The bath salts are not supposed to be there. Right, so what I need... Also, it wasn't a double part, just came back from the grocery store, did a quick round for some chicken noodle soups, since hungry, but nothing in the apartment's sick-friendly. Oh dear. Are you starting to feel better at all, Inari? I hope so. What I need is polished deep slate, and I suspect that that's not enough. Fortunately, one of these shulkers has polished deep slate in it, in the form of cobbled. Oh. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That is a good start, but not enough. But that'll help. Doing better, feeling weak, haven't been able to eat properly for the past few days. And so, yeah, that's... It's amazing how much of a good diet being sick is, but I wouldn't recommend it. That's a really lovely set of tough bricks in the form of a piece of scaffolding. Look after yourself, Raven. Hopefully the meeting will be okay. Wow, I'm batting 1,000 today with those wrong blocks. Thank you for the lurk, Cal. I'm sure you're probably going to be... Yeah, that's probably a slurk, isn't it? Look after yourself. And I hope that adulting goes okay tomorrow. What goes in this corner? Oh, the Blackstone inverted stairs that should also have half slabs on top of them, which I don't have on the floor below. So let's get those. It's a slurk, but I don't have a command for that. No, I'm clearly such a poor, evil, unfortunate, naughty streamer for not providing all of the commands for all of my chatters. I'm so terrible. I'm so awful. I'm so overacting. Teehee. I need to be up there, not down here. I might as well use the too much, one might say. One might. But, I mean, as a streamer, one does have a reputation to live down to. something. I'm touched that you think I'm something. Touched in the head, maybe, but that's a different problem. Taran's like, why are we here? Oh, and we have a Mudsdale in chat, for those who might be interested in trying to catch one. Let's have a look. Do I have one of those? Maybe. Let's use something completely wrong. And now for something completely different. Fnurbles. Fnurble. I fear what I'm about to get as a response to this, but if you use a Fnurball, what Pokemon would you catch? A gremlin, probably. Something cursed. Gremlin it is. Fnurball has a 5 times capture rate against Pokemon who missed twice in the past 2 rounds. Hey, Clara, welcome in. I was up there, now I'm not. You see, this is what you get for trying to stand on ice. A, you get cold tootsies, and B, you get dropped off of it. I just took that block out, thank you very much. Oh. Third time lucky? Yay! I might even be able to get these. Depends on the type of Fnurball. A Pun Fnurball gets you a Blast Puffer. A Chaos Fnurball gets you a Scott Squirrel. Or I am seriously wondering how we could code the Fnurball in as a command at this point, and just have the local, the local variations for catching. Don't go down that path, Scots. You'll never end up coming back with any sanity. I need some more polished deep slate. I don't think that's enough, but we can at least try. Oh, no, actually it might be enough. And a circular Fnurball gets you a super fast fake. Oh! And it burns, this ring of Fnurballs. This ring of Fnurballs, yes. I was watching the incredibly cursed Tango Tech stream yesterday. Why was it incredibly cursed? Because he was figuring out how to use wardens as a way of making the entire game area for Decked Out 3 pitch black on occasion. By having possibly 100 wardens in bubble columns being raised up to the game area as a game mechanic. 100 wardens. I'm not saying that that's cursed, but that's seriously cursed. And the server is going to crash this year. Probably on fire, Elkhorn. I know they've got Pearl as the fire lady. But she seems to be attracting fire more than putting it out. And of course, it's the Hermitcraft server, so there's a lot of friendly fire. Hi, this fire is friendly. Things he's cooking up are going to be insane. Yes. Yes, they are. Anyone who... And a lot... Oh, God, it's the geese. Mumbo. Mumbo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Mumbo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Mumbo. Fair, welcome in. Good to see you. But that said, I'm really curious what having 100 wardens in bubble columns is going to be like as a game mechanic. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's a false symmetry one, is it? I swear that I swear lots. No, the Hermits have some amazing artists that they rely on, and who to get to do some stuff, and they just end up with so many gorgeous emotes. I'm a big fan of the ones from Pearl and Tango. Right, let's get the copper in on this. You'll never get away with this copper. Yep. Now, for this area, should I not use the copper, seeing as how we're going to have this? Yeah, I think. No, let's put the copper in anyway, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. And I don't need to put those in because we're going to cover all of this up with dirt. I know I've just taken out a piece of dirt. Well, I'll probably end up putting back a piece of dirt, but hey. Right. Let's see. This area, I feel like we should seal it up. So, Bedifnabbled. A better Fnurble. Let's get some more cobbled deep slate. Nope, that's not the stairs. Not the storage room. That's the storage room. Put those away. We're done with them. You see, this is why I have multiple shulkers of cobbled deep slate and chests of it. Because I know I'm going to burn through quite a bit of it. You're not supposed to burn your cobbled deep slate. How are you going to be able to use it to build if you burn it? Yeah, that too. Oh, Scots, do you have any sanity left? No. Did I have any in the first place? Sanity probably left after arriving so that they could raid and run. If they've got any sanity. thought I saw something moving over there, but I think it's just the how do you pronounce it? The M-O-I-R-E. Is it moire? 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 The effect where you have lots of lines, and as you move a camera around, they sort of look like they're moving and so forth. Which is probably made even worse due to Twitch compression and so forth. Yeah, that's the one, Frauke. I'm having one of those, but how do you say it moments. How would one say a word like this? It's French. Of course it's French. Well, at least it's not Welsh. I don't have to try and roll my tongue and chew on my lungs. Roll my tongue and chew on my lungs. Yes, it's Welsh. What? At this rate, I'm going to turn off the fall counter. Either that, or turn it up. Turn it up. Turn around, you're falling off the things again, wondering why you keep hitting the ground. Today on gravity testing. Scotsman fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Gravity, however, grasps the Scotsman. Oops. Gap there. That doesn't help. I don't know why I made more of the deep slate tiles. I'm going to get a load of them by adding in texture to this building. It's like, yes, let's add texture. By the way, the blocks that I'm going to remove, let's make some more of them so that I can add texture at the blocks that I'm going... No. Oh, hold on. Let's read this one. Mum's trying to guilt you for going to the small town grocery store when you're still recovering from COVID because there's no self-checkout. It's smaller, has more old people there, man. You guys could have gone for me, but no. Also, you're wearing an N95, no, sadly. In other words, you did all the right things in Ari. So, don't let them guilt trip you. You did what you needed to. You went to a place that's quiet. You were in and out quickly. You took appropriate... if you need food, you need food. It's not optional. Exactly. You took appropriate precautions. So, yeah. I do not support this guilt tripping. I support the food shopping. How's that looking? You see, just by doing that to those sections of pillar, so that they're not just solid blocks of deep slate tile, that immediately looks like a much more sensible building, in my opinion. So I'm going to keep doing that, and text. I know it's getting distracted from the build, but it is the sort of thing that I do need to do, and if I do it all in one block at the end, I'm going to drive myself crazy and never get it done. That's not going to work. So doing it in small blocks as we go along is far better for my sanity. and my mental health. This is what I decree. If you do not agree with my decree, then there's not enough rhyming to go along with it. Even washed before going out. Small town grocery stores local. Don't have the stamina to do the longer. Exactly. You did everything right, Inari. And we have a Krogunk in chat. For those who may be interested in trying to catch it, I apparently have not caught that particular variant, so I'm going to try and catch it. I was trying to be up there. Let's try that again. How did I miss getting over there? Well, you don't generally support being around people while sick. They should have... Exactly. Fnurbled. Great fnurbling toads. Oh no, we haven't. Yeah, that in the grand scheme of things, if you didn't do it, or it rather, as Taran puts it, if they didn't do it, they don't get to decide whether or not you shouldn't have done it yourself. If you are not going to be part of the solution, stop claiming to be part of the problem. What? Nobody caught it, not even me. I should have thrown a fnurball at it. Yep. I am unilaterally deciding that I need to have the Fnurball as a Pokemon attack. Solution be problem part of. Exactly. One of those words in the right order makes sense. Heading off your nap. Maybe see you later. Look after yourself, Ginger. It's lovely to see you as always. Have a nice nap. Oops. Uh-oh. Eesh. Yeah. Having caught COVID once myself, and having had enough different vaccinations for it that I feel like a pincushion sometimes, I highly recommend looking after yourself. Religious about masking up. Yep. Oh, at the moment it is a pretty. It is, from what I understand, brutal season for COVID and flu. It is supposedly pretty evil at the moment. I am a pretty princess. What? Where did that one come from? Yeah, hopefully the last. If you catch it again, whoever you gave it to you may not survive. Well. Mental note. Do not give Taran any form of illness. We had 2 cruds, and neither was C19 or a wind dodge. As I say, from what I understand, there is a pretty spectacular flu season going on at the moment as well. Just to make, just to give everyone options. Bonus choices. Right, let's do that. And take out a few of these. Take out that as well. I almost... yeah. I almost wish I had one of the data packs that allow me to chop blocks like we have on Idiotic. Ow. Excuse me while I fall off the scaffolding for the 4,000th time in one stream. Herp, derp, de dip, dip, dip. Herp, de dip, 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 dip. Dip, de dip, de dip. Lady was screaming how she's not sick. He told her, like, ma'am, your doctor told you because he says, yes. One of those people. I'm not sick. Never been sick in my life. I'm not an evil person. I don't get ill. I don't take it. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Ninjet, welcome in, Squirrelkin. How are you doing? Yeah. You see, that's making dinner and lurking, but hair? That hair? Ah, yes. Auto cucumber. I mean, it might be hair pasta. Hair pasta is some of the really, really thin spaghetti can be absolutely delicious. And none of those blocks went where I wanted them. Making bolognese, no hair in well, hair today, gone tomorrow. No boom today, boom tomorrow, always boom tomorrow. Now, I'm fairly sure that I've got at least one block in completely the wrong location. But apparently, there's no way of seeing it. How did it be fnebbled? Hey, Fox. It's not inside here. Is it on the floor below? I know I placed a block in the wrong place. I know it. wherever it went, I don't know. How have I... I'm confused. I know I placed a block in the wrong place. I am certain of it, but I don't know where it went. Because I placed a block through the blocks. Hi, confused. I'm tired. How? Don't worry, foxes. I'll get you a new room soon. At this point, I think I'm dazed and confused as opposed to just fnurble. Oh, found it. There it is. Soon is relative. Do I need to? Okay, so who's going to be renaming one of the foxes soon when we get the fox naming redeem? Soon, TM. Please look forward to it. The fox. What does the fox say? Bow, 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 bow. No. I mean, I've done 3 out of 4 corners of this build. Fox says, Scree! No, surely Scree is the Great Serpent of Ronka. Is the fox named Lahi? Only if it starts playing music using an onomatophone. At which point, you have summoned the Primal, also known as Soken. You've got to be careful with that one. A Mortato. Welcome back, Raven. We have summoned the corrections. Oh god, the great primal Soken. You've got to be careful with that one. And or they instantaneously, only if it starts playing instantaneously after a sad cutscene with total tonal whiplash. Of course. Moscow Hosco, welcome in. Lovely to see you. And Raven joining the scurry. Thank you, Raven. As always, we are very, very lucky to have Raven and Taryn being as amazing as they always are. And keeping an eye on all the gremlins. And just being the amazing people that they are. Supposed to be keeping an eye on the gremlins. Whoops. Well, I mean, I never said it was a good eye. Just a watchful eye. I think that's all the edges of this building done. Definitely not looking down at your phone while you said that. Yeah, well. Okay, so that's all done. That's all done. It's that moment of I've added texture into the... Oh, I've missed a section. I've added texture to this build, and suddenly it actually now feels much more alive. Thank you for the lurk, Moscow. Much appreciated. What does the Scots say? Boing! Something tells me I am going to have several thousand deep slate tiles left over at the end of this build as a result of... I mean, at some point, I'm going to have to texture this thing. May God have mercy on my soul. Out of curiosity, if I come around here. Oh, okay. I textured the copper by adding in glow lichen in some places. Ow. Did you stretch, Taran?
There is no God to save you.
There is a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in catching it. Oh, it's a Zubat. Of a variant I don't have. Meanwhile, Heil Hydrate. Squeak, squeak, squeakums. And a stretch. Oh, up we get. Everyone remember, hydrate, stretch, med check if necessary, take care of yourselves. It is important to be good and look after yourselves. And Glam Pixie says hi to Moscow. From Twitch jail, also known as Discord. No, roll button. Ever since I moved around the buttons to allow myself to actually place them in the right place, I keep pressing the wrong ones occasionally. Woohoo! I caught a Zubat. Doo-da, doo-da. I caught a Zubat. Doo-da, doo-da, day. Technically, Glam said, Moscow! True. Boop, boop, boop. You know what? What? I don't know what. What? You said what? Yes. What? I don't know. If you or anyone else understands where I'm going with any of this train of thought, please don't tell me. The last thing I need is the cognitive dissonance of understanding what I'm doing. Boing. You know what? Who? What? Why? You know what? Oh. No, you don't go in there. You go in there, you go in there. No, you don't go in there, you go in there. Apparently I've got not enough space for anything. Oh, hold on. No, yes. And yes. So if we do that, I can put that in there. And we will use this chest as my Deep Slate tile chest. 2-to-1 odds, I forget exactly where I left it later. No. That's where that's coming from. Right. I was going to do something. What was it? Oh, yes. No. Yes. How much is that copper on the building? Where did it all come from again? Let's go with that much, and about that much of those. Probably way more than I needed, but hey. Let's have a go at turning some of this into a sensible structure. Right. You know what? Let's have a bit more volume on the music. Because I like this track. unwax and adjust this. That I think will be good. Yeah, I like that.
In the dead of night, when I can't see, and the tidal waves falling over me, I rush to swim.
I'm exercising my own personal decision to increase the volume of music for this track.
Oh, I'm sending out, and SOS, and gasping for my final breath. But before I can inhale, you save the day.
I've got this wrong.
It's easy to let go, 'cause every time I reach, you're standing below. Lift me with helium, fill me with oxygen. Oh, you are everything.
Should have done that.
Keeps me
Because then
breathing.
it was a couple
When
of
I'm up
these.
too high,
Then
I'll
it
always
was
be
one of these.
alright, because I know that you are by my side. You are my
Then
life
it was that.
support, my respiration.
that.
Oh, you are everything.
That's fantastic.
That keeps me breathing.
I like that.
Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing.
2, 3. And then it was a couple of these. And then one of those, one of those,
That keeps me breathing.
and a bit of that.
Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing.
3. And I've only just realised that I've been playing without game sounds for all of this time. Not that it's really mattered, because there hasn't been really a huge amount to actually not hear. But that didn't make sense. It has been an hour and 20 minutes, and Scotsman has only just realised he hadn't switched on game sounds. Dope, 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 dope. Oops. I have failed you.
Oh no! I have failed!
Hey, Void. Yep, I absolutely agree, Raven. Fnurbles. Not quite a great Horny Toads moment, but apparently not the best maneuvers. How did we get that far into... how did nobody call me on that? What are the point? It's one of those... Surely somebody should have noticed. Maybe, but don't call me Shirley. Noska, welcome in. That's bone blocks. That's not. Oh, I can't make white. You have your own Minecraft open, so yeah, well, that would do it. And Raven's been in the meetings and working. But I mean, that's perfectly reasonable for you, Raven. Chat, I'm disappointed in you. Hold on. What did I do for colours over there? That's all clear. None of this is coloured. Oh, that's coloured. That's the light grey and the black. And then over here we've got some of the green, I think? No. Okay, so this is going to be the first section of... Oh well. Boing. So what I'm saying is there isn't a pattern. Exactly. Pattern? Pattern? Who around here has a pattern? I mean, I don't even have a general, let alone a pattern. What I'll probably do is put glow lichen on top of the white glass to make it look like it's frosted over, and then let the clear glass get snow layers on it, so that we have that sort of mix. Gonna have this so that it's comes to about there, and then what I should probably do is I think copper trap doors across the front. I was gonna say copper gratings across the front, but copper gratings would be too much and too thick, but I think copper trap doors would look quite good. It would give it that sort of thin I've got a pile of copper reinforcement look to it, for which I have a grand total of 11 copper trapdoors and 1 weathered. Lovely! Just what we need. Where's the normal copper? There it is. Can we take this back to its... Yes, that's good. Oh, I keep forgetting just how expensive copper is for trapdoors now. A few randomly on the floor. That's a point. I should probably pick those up. I think they're fully aged by now. I had a reason for these. The problem is, that reason was several months ago, and I can't remember what it was. I feel like I was aging them up for a reason. If you or anyone else has the foggiest what was going on in my head with those tax benefits. No. Oof, no. If I do those there, then none of this is going to end up foggied. Wow. Just, wow. I'm going to need to double check whether or not I've got several metric tons of wax somewhere. Also, I feel like this is... Hold on. Doesn't it make sense? Oh, it don't. Nah. Nah. No. Okay. Right. I know what I'm doing. I know. Yeah, really. For those who believe me, congratulations. You've been taken in. No. Maybe? Yes. Actually, let's go with the yes for that. Ooh, hold on. Before I do that, let's get some of... no. Let me through. Let me through. No. Do we have any... We've got those ones, but I don't think those are what I want. No, actually, I'm going to go with those. Here we find a rabid Scotsman attempting to work out what he's doing. And we have a Laurentis in chat, for those who may be attempting to catch something. Right now, I'm not sure I could do it, catch it. Yeah, I think that quote is valid right now. Do. Right, let's do that, and that, and that, and that. And what I'm going to do is place one of those there, and there, and there, and there, and then, no mind then. Do a bit of that. That's nice. That's better, because then we can put this in. That feels good. It feels good. It looks like it should. It feels good. Banana. So all of this is now actually under the glass, which is good because that's a start. Yes. Let's bring in. Do we have them? Nope. Some and some. Actually, I think I might just be short by 2 warped fences. Maybe. Probably all I can probably make 1 round of... Ooh, 2 rounds. Excellent. That should do it. Ooh, no. That would... Yes, maybe. That would look better. Oh, changed my mind. I reject your reality and substitute my own. I want those. I was going to put fence gates, but if I... Or fences, rather. But if I put the walls... For mash, mix, mash.
In a place where you feel the fire's gone out. In time we will heal, and light will pour out again.
There we are.
Light will pour out
I got a moon visible at my tootsies.
when the darkness
Right.
surrounds.
I was going to put fence posts on each of these sections. But what I'm also thinking is, if I do fence gates here, like so, if I use the walls instead, then we get the fancy. We get the fancy. And I could, if I wish, put a fence there and there. And what I might do is put a... yes, a copper lantern on top of each of those to provide my light sources for this area. Yes. Do we have any copper lanterns? This one. I have no I've got soul lanterns and lanterns, but no copper lanterns. Hey, Bo, welcome in. Oh, this is going to be expensive. Copper lanterns are not cheap. Why do copper lanterns have to be so expensive? I mean, almost literally an ingot of copper per lantern. That's resin, that's not copper. Right. Do that. And... oh, hold on. I was expecting to make 9, not 36. No? Have I got any coal or charcoal or... oh no, a whole ingot. Yes, I know. I keep that. I keep forgetting just just because I've got 4 blocks, 4 stacks of raw copper blocks in a shulker that I keep forgetting I have, and multiple stacks, literally, of pre-made copper blocks. And yeah, okay. Apparently, I have misconstrued just how much copper I have. Here we find Scotsman underestimating just how much copper he has. Right, let's make that many copper torches and then that many copper lanterns, and I still didn't have enough ingots. No, not ingots. Nuggets. I keep forgetting just how much copper there is in the world nowadays. And that's ignoring the giant copper factories, also known as trial chambers. Right, so if we do that and that, that's going to look nice. It's also going to... there we are. Provide us with a decent source of lighting. We need to fnabble around it. Right. Let's fill in... I need to work out what I want to do on the sides, because I don't think it should be that. Well, maybe it should. The back of the building is going to be different because we're going to blend it into the hillside so that we can turn the hillside into more of the fox sanctuary. I'm also thinking of putting a small berry farm in, because if we're going to have that many foxes hanging around, we might as well. Will it blend, the hillside edition? Will it blend? Will it blend? Will this song ever end? Scotsman's going crazy with the snow. Ow. Yep, gravity is still functional. Apparently I'm getting through some dirt. It's a dirty job. Hey, Blackclad. Welcome in. Boing, boing, boing. Oh. It's alright. Regret everything. No. I regret everything. No, I don't. I think I can take these back out, because the odds are these are never going to be visible. Because we're going to end up just sealing this in. How are you doing, Blackclad? Yep, that gets sealed in as well. I was about to say, can foxes jump? But that would be if I was dealing with goats. That I'd have to worry about them jumping over the fence gates. I still need to do something about getting a decent new wax supply. Much better than last night. Chest plane, which is no longer... I'm glad the chest plane has gone away. Chest plane is... chest plane? Chest pain is not a good thing. I'm tempted to just... Ooh. Meow. No. Just planes, they always force you to take off. Oh. I don't know what was going on this afternoon, but there was, for some reason, something going on that required a large amount of jet fuel to be burned in the vicinity of our office, because there was just basically hours of jets flying around. No, that's not what I was doing. It was one of those sort of moments where you double check on flight radar to see whether or not somebody's been scrambling fighter jets or something. Scrambling fighter jets. Suffering succotash. Do, 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 do. It's better than a backplane, though, Blackclad. Backplanes are evil because they mean you're working with something stupid by way of technology. Right, so I need 3, 4, 10. Air show, Air Force testing, someone being naughty, someone racing Jeremy Clarkson, somebody firing Jeremy Clarkson out of a jet. Hopefully. Somebody dropping a jet on Jeremy Clarkson. Hopefully. Right, I need... No, not in that one, but... I need 10 more... fence gates. What are the odds I have anywhere near enough materials for it? I have enough for 5. Oh, it's sticks I'm short of. How is it I'm constantly short of sticks? In a world where bamboo exists, Scotsman is short of sticks. Maybe I should see if I've got some bamboo in one of these chests and start growing a ton of it. Yep. Yep. Bamboo! 16. That'll do. Hey, Void. Can I quickly take a nap? Meow to you too. Right, let's just put a 4x4 grid of bamboo, because that'll probably get me multiple stacks. Right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I didn't pick up any of the fence posts because I'm a dirty fnurbler. I need 4 fence posts. And we have a Lyron in chat for those trying to catch Pokemon. I've been working on the library all the long stream. I've been working on the library while I'm wondering what the heck. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. And I've still got copper lanterns. Luna, welcome in. Thank you for joining the scurry. Whoa! I did not mean to. I nearly went straight over the edge there. Did you finish, oh, Little Nightmares? What was the name of the game? I know you were playing Phasmo. Just more self-defenestration. Just getting your check-in, running quickly for snacks. Snacks is good. Little Nightmares 3. Yep. You finished it, didn't you? Yeah, because it was finished with all the feels. Yay! Hey, Mad. Welcome in. For those who are interested, I can highly recommend catching up on Luna, who was streaming cooperatively with Khan, aka Carnassus, playing Little Nightmares 3 for the last 2 days, which looked like it was a very, very... is that? I have one glow lichen. That's not helpful. Been one of those days. Should get better. Look after yourself, Mad. You're at least here. Welcome to the mayhem, the madness, and all of the general palaver that's associated with it. I did notice that both Luna and Khan were suffering an awful lot from gravity. Gravity. When the floor is gone and you can't go wrong, it's gravity. When you fall through, falling down in it's gravity. Wondering how you're falling out of the sky. I have a question. Where have all of my shears gone? Yes, he came back in the room to type that. Where are my shears? I mean, seriously. There they are. I had copper lanterns. I had a stack of copper... Nibbles. Why did I make copper lanterns if I actually had a stack of them? Because they were in the wrong chest. Right, I'm taking those out and putting them in there. 2-to-1 odds I come back later and make campfires when I run out and then realise I've got those 2 stacks of campfires. Grr. I'm mad at myself for that. Another few months, yes. Look, given how fast I can burn through campfires, pun not intended, I wouldn't say months was a... What? But... Right? Meow. Did that manage to... Oh, it did. Okay, that's interesting. I wondered how that didn't grow to there when I bone mealed it. It's grown on the inside of this glass by cutting through that corner. It's like, where did that go? Right, so I said I was going to make it so that the white glass looked like it had been frosted over with the... I worry if the moss went through that there was that the weatherproofing isn't that great. I don't think there is weatherproofing, Taryn. I need a better roofer, I guess. Right. MJ, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Don't mind me. I know I look like I'm picking up stuff that I've just placed down. I'm actually picking up stuff that I've just grown so that I can put it in the places I grew it so that I can place it. There's some logic to this. Oh, you got... What? You get... No! One! One! And I'm not taking into account that, because I still actually need one more to replace the one that I took out of the fnibbling chest. I don't suppose I've got any in the... Aha! After all that, I had some in the lighting chest. Just one more. Shush, Raven. I know it's written into the decrees that Raven is the sensible one, and therefore supposed to actually call me out on times when I'm being stupid. But shush. Ow. Chad hath decreed that Raven is the one who is going to basically be here to provide common sense to the Scotsman. For those days when common and sense aren't. Okay, I like that effect. And when it snows, and we end up with like a dozen layers of snow on the top of that, and actually I'm going to bypass waiting for snow and just place them myself. Because then I can place them deeper. It's going to look better. Just because. Because when it snows, you only get one layer of snow layers. Whereas I want multiples. Like so. Because then I can do things like this. And make it look pretty. Like so. I'm not going to bother with all of these. I'm just using these to map out where I've got something a bit thicker. There, and the rest will let just snow layer itself up. I should probably do something about these, because otherwise they're going to get snow on them as well, but do I really want to? I don't know. Let's sleep and have a think about it. Huh. How does that look? Ooh. Oh, yes. I should probably have just done those just to see what that looks like. What are we going to do about these? Because I'm not sure I want those to have snow on them. But I don't really want to put more lichen on it. I will try to help you keep the Scotsman sensible, Raven. It's too much for any one alone, Raven. Too much for anyone, let alone one Raven. One. Great. Now my mind is trying to figure out how to butcher the intro for Knight Rider. One Raven can make the difference. In a world with a mad, impetuous Scotsman, one Raven could make the difference. I wonder, what if I were to put some black buttons on top of that copper? Would it look a little bit better? Would it look okay? Forget better. Would it look okay? Also, I keep wondering if I should put a capstone along this lot. That doesn't look bad. Does it look alright from underneath? No. I'm gonna need more lichen. It's gonna have to be the glow lichen. Also, no to putting anything along there. I think it looks fine. Ow. No, those go into there. That goes back into the shulker. The shulker goes back into the ender chest. Canadian Dragon has returned. What have I missed? Now you're upside down, Dragon. Who hung Dragon up by their toenails? I mean, really. Please remember to return all your dragons to the to an upright and locked position after the flight. You're not supposed to leave them upside down. Do I have... I don't want to use the bones. Do I have any more bone blocks? No. No. I've got like 17 trillion tons of warped wart block. But you never know, I might need that if I ever build another airship. It's a bit slippery here in places. You're fine, it's fine, everything's fine. It's all fine. Fine. Apparently React 19 has managed to get a perfect 10 scored CVE. Oh no. A 10. Sheesh. For those who aren't involved in technology on a regular basis, a perfect 10 for an RCE basically means a piece of software is about as solid as a worn out wooden hut that has already blown over in the wind. I had a dream the other night you were being attacked by a bike over and over. It was a vicious cycle. Oh dear. Hunter walks in, sees Taryn's message, and walks out again. Hi, Hunter! Glow lichen. Glow lichen. What time is it? Yeah, I can go and get some. And for those who might want it, we have an Impidimp in chat. Yeah, I'm having much the same sort of reaction to that mess of React. Right, if I remember rightly, if we head in this direction, so about as stable as a soggy tissue. Yep. Ow. We hope you are well, Hunter. Yes. Boing. 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 And thank you for joining the scurry there, Wario. I need to do something about this portal. And Mad joining the scurry as well, and MJ and Blacklad, and everybody who joins the scurries. It's always nice to have many people in the scurry. Now, if I remember rightly, among other things, they scored on how bad it would be if they're exploited and how easy it is to exploit. And it's out of 10, yes. If it's a 10, it's basically, congratulations, if you have this piece of software on your computer, you're probably already broken. Right. Out of curiosity. Oh, I do have bone meal in some of these. Right. Furious clicking noises ahead for a couple of minutes. I'm just going to go until this pair of shears breaks, I think. Or until I run out of... Apparently I ran out of bone meal. Did you know you can make one of those that does not require a lever? Probably. Did I just use up all of my bone meal? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. Where's my nearest bone meal farm? I've got a bone meal farm somewhere. I can't remember where. Oh, it's in the caldera. To the caldera. Thank you, Raven. It's also known as the Crypt of Moss. Yes. The Crypt of Moss. Let's go to the crypts. Welcome to the tour of the server. Sponsored by Scotsman Requiring Materials. Oops. One observer that the lichen grows on. When mined, it triggers the dispenser. You know, that makes perfect sense, Blacklad. But would require me to actually think. Hey, Ook. How you doing, Ook? You alright? Right, to the Crypt of Moss. Here lies the House of Moss. Right. Do we have bone meal? believe that answers it. Yes, yes, we do. Also, yes. Actually, what I'm going to do is turn that into 1 stack of bone blocks and 1 stack of bone meal and take those with me. And apparently it's snowing. Woohoo! It's also getting very dark. Does that mean that it's, Oh yeah, it's night time. Whoops. Let's... Much as how snow would be useful, I'm going to get rid of the darkness instead. I do love the Caldera. This place is gorgeous. It's one of those cities where you can only see most of it by wandering around it. It's like the best way to actually visit it is to actually walk around it, because there's so many hidden bits that you can't see from. Are you attacking the darkness with a bed? Yes. Look, it's better than attacking the darkness when it's actually 100 wardens in bubble columns, Raven. That still scares me. Is it more effective than magic missile? Yes. We got a parrot around here, haven't we? Oops, nope. Can't get onto the boat this way. What are you called? Oh, you're the Chaos Burb. Okay. I'm having one of those did I leave anything behind moments. Ooh, honey. That's the other thing I was going to look at. Let's leave here. Hello, horse. Pile of llamas. Yeah. Okay. Let's go this way because we can. It's one of those. I feel like I should have a horse moment. Follow this road. Let's go to IKEA for a second. Except I don't want to go to IKEA. I want to go to Lagville. But IKEA is kind of on the way. Come fly with me as I travel around the world. Right. Do I have wax? No. No, I don't have wax. Oh, good lord. I apparently... It's like, do I... but... Actually, does that have any working shears left? No. No. Yes. 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 Some. Okay. Impressive. I think every time I come back, this is just about in simulation distance for something. I'm just never sure which area that I've been in a lot that's allowing that to be in simulation distance. Hey, Igor. How you doing? Yes, generally any one spot is in simulation distance of something. I have been wondering if it is IKEA Raven. It might also just be when I've been mining under IKEA for the multiple shulkers of tuff that I've been collecting recently. And deep slate. Because I've been needing a lot of deep slate. So I keep going under IKEA and mining it out. Ow. Still IKEA. Yeah, okay. Under IKEA is still IKEA. Under IKEA. Under IKEA. Down in the layers where there is chaos and tough for days. I keep finding really nice veins of tuff that are like half a shulker per vein. I think I found one the other day that was a shulker and a half of tuff in one vein. I was like, this is what I was here for. Going up. Right. I've got a lot of honeycomb that I wasn't planning on carrying around. So we'll put it into, hey, this chest that's got honeycomb in it. I've got a lovely bunch of honeycomb. Right. And this one? Yes. Is my white stuff chest. I love how I've got chests of wood, chests of stones, chest of everything, and suddenly then for some reason I've got a chest of white. It's like, but why have I suddenly done things by colour? I don't know. You had one of black. I mean, the thing is, the one of black is also a black stones chest. So I've got one of the lighter grey stones, or one of the lighter stones, one of the medium stones, and one of the black stones. So I guess one of white kind of fits with that, and this one's just random. I don't know. Ooh, let's use those. I've been trying to work out what to do with that gap on the side. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That feels alright. Actually, I feel like I should probably do black stones there, rather than a... Are you after a Cluebat or a Clue by 4 Kel? Right. Boing, boing, boing. Do 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 do. Squirrel with a hammer. Do 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 do. Squirrel with a hammer. Do 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 do. Squirreling another day. Do 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 do. All squirrels rock. Okay, so I need 5 polished black stones and 3 black stones. Do I have either? No. Okay. Just something to knock you out. Auto cucumber got startled awake by a... Ooh, no! That would startle anyone awake. Yeah. Who left all this bamboo here? Says Scotsman 20 minutes after he left all this bamboo here. Yeah, that feels appropriate. Yay for surviving target. Congratulations on surviving target. Yada-da. Meanwhile, you had to save one earlier when it decided the sink was the best place to be right before you did some dishes. Yeah, under those circumstances, I just wash it straight down the drain. Heil hydrate. And to go with the hydrate. Hydrate, even. A stretch. No, Feg. We'll just yeet you into the pit, the pit with the circular warden. That feels appropriate. Okay. How are we? Alright, I'm going to make myself some sticks, because that was the reason for growing the bamboo. Except ants. Yeah, true. Ants can duck off. I mean, most of the time I will leave spiders to do their own thing. It's just when I encounter them in situations where they really shouldn't be. Okay, how are we doing up here at the moment? You know, this is actually feeling pretty good for the sections that we've done. Happy to volunteer to test your circular warden. Mm-hmm. Oh. How did I... But... Somehow I missed two. Okay, this is looking good. I'm liking the results of this roof so far. Nope, we've got about 5 minutes before I go to 200. At the moment, I am just checking to see how things look. Because I'm trying to use this as a way of seeing how everything looks sometimes. Right, so the next thing would be to bring the glass back this way and to chop off this side of the hillside so that we can actually have the foxes roaming free into the hills. I suspect I'm gonna bring it back to about here, and I will probably do the mining of the ice off stream because I really don't want to make everybody listen to the ice breaking noise constantly while I mine away that hillside, because I think that would probably drive even me batty. It needs more copper golems as decor pieces. Yeah. There may end up being copper golems roaming around. You can handle it. Send me in, coach. Batty like my wallet. Yes. For those who are coping with this, congratulations. Music to your ears. Your ears are broken, Blacklad. Also, I've now got a mess of doesn't bother me. The ice breaking didn't bother me anyway. I think it's less I made you all listen to it and Blacklad who said, send me in, coach. Have golems moving sweet berries to and from them. That's a nice idea, Feg. Could be worse, could be honey, mud, etc. Uh-huh. Yeah. I like the idea. So what I might do is... Yeah, we can probably have an infinite berry bush loop. For... Yeah. I'll set up an infinite berry bush loop for a golem in this area. So it looks like it's bringing berries to the foxes. And that'll be very nice. Right, let's get rid of this for the moment. Still need to figure out how we're going to blend the back of this into the mountain. But then again, I also need to work out how are we getting up here? And then the golem will decide to vacation in the nether and that'll be the end of that. Yeah. That's on my list of things to work out how to resolve, Taran. And now we're at quote 200. So, how do we get up to the roof? I could have a pathway leading up here. So we can probably have a walkway here, and then turn left and have a pathway going upwards here. 100% concentrated power of will. Wheaton or Riker? The concentrated power of Riker. Oh no, you don't want that. We can't have the concentrated power of Riker. The last thing we want is the concentrated power of Riker. Petitions to name this top fox tending golem Furbles. Oh dear. Of course, the Wanderer, if it's the concentrated power of Riker, it will involve sitting in the chair in the most awkward... Yeah, but then again, he did have a very, very messed up back, apparently. Right. Let us, however, see what today's build looks like. And... immediately, the clouds come in. But, I like this. It was. He had a back-related injury, and that was why he ended up sitting like that. Also something to do with the outfits making it difficult to move around in, which made the back-related injury worse. Or something. I really like the way that this has come together as a building. Let us, however, yes. I think that this actually feels like a... So this has gone from a open-topped building to something that actually feels like it should be here. Look at how many times Picard pulled his top down. Yeah, the shirts were just not right. This, I really like the way that this building looks now. It actually fits in, and it fits with the style, because we'd already set this sort of style over here, so it matches the rest of the greenhouse. And I still love the effect of the windows there. They look good, but not comfy. Exactly. Yeah. I think if we can work out how to make this landscape fit with it and get the Fox sanctuary into the top here, this is going to be really fun as a building. I think one of the things I have to do is work out how we get up here. Although that said, we've got this section of building here behind this future window. So maybe we have a branch off to the left of this staircase which goes up and comes out there. And good lord. Celestial, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. You have arrived at just the wrong moment, nearly. You have actually arrived at the perfect moment. You get to see what this place looks like in Pretty's mode. How was your stream? You were playing Minecraft today.
Dirty Turkish back flat Morton Silabunka Martin Perkaluma Burton.
Bonkisha, welcome in. Celestial, welcome in. Copied too much of your post. Whoopsie. Doing well, thank you. Did you know that General Chang's eye patch had the Klingon emblem on the screwheads? I did that one. Oh wow. Oh, that looks awesome. Working on your nether tunnel and a bit of your gingerbread house village. A gingerbread house. Oh, that sounds lovely. This is my Frozen Archive. For shaders, this is... so I recently extended it. It is the complimentary reimagined with the Euphoria patches. Because I really liked complimentary reimagined. I've been using those for a couple of years now, and somebody recommended the Euphoria patches as just a little bit of an extension to them. And I am not unhappy with it. Good night, Raven. Thank you for being here. I think there is one. Although it might be out of date. Very close. Very close. I just need to add to it. Good night, Raven. Yes, that's what I try to do during meetings. Oh, good me. Not the things used in the 60s. No. So apparently, I just need to extend that that message. But yeah, this is. So we've been working on this building for the last 2 days. Previously, it was a floor and a half shorter. This is going to be... I mean, the lower floor is my storage room. The upper floor is going to be the head librarian's office. We've got some of the dangerous book stacks. But last year, or a while back, we worked on this area, and this has the main library in it. which apparently has a skeleton. I need to ask how you got here, sir. And then even further back, we've got the Goatbusters headquarters. Quite literally. With the goat trap storage. A Slimer. And upstairs we've got the 4 Goatbusters. And then out the back of the building, we have this lovely greenhouse area, or terrarium, which is basically, I treated this hillside almost as a terrarium. We cut into it and we built inside of it. But there is a future use for this building. The reason why it is a big library is it will have my entire quote library placed into it. So every quote that gets caught in stream is going to have a book in here. At the moment, that means I'm going to need over 470 odd books, which unfortunately I think is... I think I've got enough room for 100 books per floor, which means I'm already over my floor count. Which is going to be a problem. But we can either dig further down, because we've got plenty of space underground, some of which is a little bit over the top, or we can build upwards, because we've still got this area to finish as well. One book could have more than one quote. Where's the fun in that, Blackclad? Where's the fun in that? Well, the whole quotes need to go underground. Did I decide on building the prison pit for Batman for the whole clip? What is it with you lot saying that I need to have all of the holy quotes underground? You're going to start a holy war there. Let's make this daylight so that we can see what things look like. Oh, that's nice. However, expansion upwards seems logical, thus Scots will expand down. Of course. At the rate of clipping quotes now, you need like 6 or 7 floors of storage. Yes. At one point, holy quotes were upwards of 25% of the quotes, then it dropped to about 10%. Woohoo! Thematical whole quotes need to be in a hole in the ground. Look, I was going to keep them numerically sorted by floor, but we'll have to see. Might not make one more for your inappropriate... Might need a second tower. Possibly. I mean, we do have this tower, which is mostly going to be for access. And there is space inside, which is going to be where we're going to have the librarians. We'll see. That's what the restricted section is for. Look, you lot make this life so much harder. However, for the sole and simple purpose that I'm running out of options to snooze ads, I am going to choose this point to wrap up. Thank you to everyone for joining me today, and thank you to our 3 different raiders in today. Let me just verify. So that was Celestial, Sanity, and... Oh, I should have made notes. Come on, where is it? Celestial, Sanity, and Soul Tundra. I did make notes. That's why I've got a Twitch activity feed. thank you to all of you for joining. I will not be streaming tomorrow. Due to events for Office, there will not be a stream tomorrow. Therefore, I will be back on Friday. Where will we be? We will be on the Idiotic server. Back with all of the mayhem that goes on over there. Yeah, it might be a Christmas party. And Nuska's out tomorrow as well. So, everybody remember, hydrate, med check, feed gremlins Iron Brew or After Dark. Silly word getting it. Prepare for trouble, make it up. Looking forward to the Hangover stream on Saturday. Right. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic time. I am going to send us over to... Let me just check. When did I last send us over there? Not for a while. Okay. I'm going to send us to... Oh, I've got 3 different places I want to go to. That's not fair. That's not fair. I'm going to send us to Volda, who is on the... Where are they? There they are. They are on the Wilderness server, and they appear right now to be doing a decked out run. So, that'll be fun. Right. Everybody, take care of yourselves, look after yourself, and I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye.